From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Riley Fitzgerald.
Happy Wednesday morning. Hope you're having an amazing day today. Live look outside right now in Richland through our Columbia Point Skycam. The day is getting underway, so let's get started. On our First Alert radar, we are seeing not a whole lot happening. It's very dry and very clear out there so far this morning. It feels very cold though. We're experiencing coat weather, lower temperatures definitely. Upper 20s on the forecast right now this morning, upper 20s and lower 30s. So it feels like it's freezing out there. So remember, if you need a coat, I would also be wearing one. Wind gusts on the lower side. We're not dealing with so much wind today. And our visibility is something we're also keeping an eye out for. Potentially some fog this morning, but so far it looks pretty clear out there. Later on Good Morning Northwest, we're going to be talking about what our highs are going to be for your Wednesday. That's coming up, but for now, I'll send it back to Jessica.
Straight ahead on Good Morning Northwest, history has been made as the projected winner of the presidential election has been announced. We have the details and the latest developments. Plus a look at the race at Washington's Congressional District Number 4 seat, what Jared Sessler and Dan Newhouse are saying about the early results. Plus still ahead, Richland police investigating after an 8-year-old's Halloween candy was found to have THC in it. We have the story. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest, on your side.
Good morning to everyone, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal. It is Wednesday, November 6th. It's the day after Election Day, which means we have a lot of early results to get to, so we're going to start your morning off with election coverage. Now, breaking news this morning, ABC News projects Donald Trump has won the presidential election. He thanks supporters on stage in West Palm Beach after winning Pennsylvania, a state both campaigns considered the must-win. ABC's Christiane Cordero is tracking it all and has the latest.
This morning, the American people have elected its 47th president of the United States, re-electing Donald Trump. Hours before the race was called and moments after securing battleground Pennsylvania, Trump stepped on stage in front of a raucous crowd of supporters and declared victory.
We overcame obstacles that nobody thought possible, and it is now clear that we've achieved the most incredible political thing. Look what happened. Is this crazy? But it's a political victory that...
Trump's path to victory went through battlegrounds North Carolina, Georgia, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania, considered a must-win for both candidates. At Howard University in Washington, D.C., Harris's watch party started with music and dancing, but turned chilly when the crowd was dismissed with no appearance from the VP.
She will be back here tomorrow to address not only the HU family, not only to address her supporters, but to address the nation. So thank you. We believe in you.
Down the ballot in some states, enshrining the right to abortion access. It passed in Nevada, Arizona, and Missouri. A similar measure failed in Florida, which has one of the nation's strictest abortion bans. It needed a 60% majority to pass. Florida's has become the first abortion-related ballot initiative to fail since the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade.
Republicans have regained control of the Senate. Control of the House of Representatives is still up for grabs. And now we'll take a look at some of the Washington races that we've been following for the last few months. So starting off with the race for Washington governor, right now Democrat Bob Ferguson. It's about to pop up on your screen shortly, and we'll see those results. Bob Ferguson is at 56% with Dave Reichert at 44%. And now we'll look at the Attorney General's race. So Pasco Mayor Pete Serrano is running, and he is currently at 44% with Nick Brown at 56%. Another race we've got our eye on, this is the state Senate seat out of District 14. This race has been a hot one, especially in the last couple of weeks, and it's between incumbent Republican Curtis King and Democrat Maria Beltran. Curtis King has been in this role since 2007, and he's currently at 57% with Beltran at 43%. Now, looking at your initiatives that are on the ballot, Let's Go Washington is the group that brought forward the 4 different initiatives this year. Now, the group says they interacted with about 3 million voters throughout their campaigning process, and they also say they don't have any regrets when it comes to their campaign, saying they did everything they could up until the very last second. LGW says they look forward to interacting with more voters and having a legacy of holding the government accountable. They also say anyone who has suggestions for future initiatives can reach out to them, as they're always looking for new ideas. And now we're looking at the results of the initiatives. Initiative 2109 is the repeal capital gains tax. If you vote yes, it means you don't want to be taxed. And if you vote no, it means you want the tax to stay in place. And yes has a 37% vote. Now to I-2117. This one includes repealing the Climate Commitment Act. Voting yes on this means you want the act to go away. And voting no means you want it to stay. And a no vote was 62% in favor. And Washington Initiative 2124 is the opt-out of long-term services insurance program. For this initiative, if you vote yes, you want everyone to be able to choose if they want walk cares and then not be deducted from their paycheck. And as of 2023, the tax rate was 58 cents per $1,000 of earnings. And if you vote no, that means you want walk cares to stay as it is, and no was voted with 55%. Lastly, I-2066 is the natural gas policies measure, which is the initiative deemed for the people. If you vote yes on this, it means you want to allow residential homes and small businesses to keep natural gas services if they want to. And this means unlimited use of things like your gas stoves. And if you vote no, it means you want the state and local governments to restrict the use of natural gases in buildings. And yes is at 51% of the vote. And of course, make sure you stay up to date with us on the latest election results. On your screen now is a QR code. Simply open up your smartphone, open up the camera feature, and hold it to the QR code. You'll get the latest information and election news with just the click of a button. And coming up next on Good Morning Northwest, a look at more early results on local races, including a look at the race for Washington's Congressional District 4 seat. We have what Jared Sessler is saying about the early results, and Monique Ledesma has that report. But first, Riley will have your weather forecast. Good Morning Northwest. We'll be right back.
Poor maintenance, old tires, bad brakes, that could be why the big truck hit you. Hit by a big truck? I know how to be their insurance companies. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Through December 31st, receive rebates up to $1,850 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
From Apple Valley News Now, this is Medically Speaking.
Atomic Health pays me to do the in-home, I guess, nursing or the things I do to help out, so we don't need a nurse. Meds, cooking, cleaning, getting them to doctor's appointments, picking up prescriptions, whatever else needs to be done. So at least once a month or whenever I need her, Sarah, or whatever nurse is available, comes to our house. If I have a worry that I'm not sure if he needs to go to the doctor, she comes and advises me and does an assessment and tells me if there's anything I need to do different, or I don't know that I could do this without him.
So we'll definitely evaluate their past employment. As a registered nurse myself, I'll look through their medical records and I'll look to see maybe what medical conditions they have, and we'll be very upfront with them, honest about whether they do have a claim that could warrant benefits or not.
Nutcracker Magical Christmas Ballet celebrates the season with America's favorite holiday tradition. Gather your loved ones and be enchanted by an all-star international cast. Returning to the Capitol Theater, November 18th and 19th. Tickets at nutcracker.com.
Walker's Furniture is celebrating Veterans Day with big double sales tax discounts or no money down, no minimum purchase, no interest financing for up to 5 years.
Making it the perfect time to improve your home for the holidays at Walker's.
Poor maintenance, old tires, bad brakes, that could be why the big truck hit you. Hit by a big truck? I know how to be their insurance companies. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222.
The sad story of Buck the Chimp. Apple Valley News Now, Thursday at 6. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Riley Fitzgerald.
Happy Wednesday morning, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day so far. It's getting a little bit lighter out there, but it's not quite sunrise yet. Let's take a look at our day planner. As we make our way through the day, it's starting out very, very cold this morning. Coat weather this morning. Mostly jacket, sweatshirt weather towards the afternoon and evening. So early this morning, we're experiencing some very cool temperatures. Upper 40s and the lower 50s on the way. Taking a look at our highs for today, once again, upper 40s, lower 50s in the Cascades and the Kittitas Valley. Lots of clouds in the region today that'll make their way out a little later on. Lower 50s in the Yakima Valley. In the lower basin, we're seeing mid to lower 50s, and in the foothills of the Blues, lower 50s, upper 40s on the forecast for today. We're also very dry today, heading into the next couple of days as well, but we're going to be seeing some rain showers pick up over the next couple of days. Peak at tonight, upper 20s on the forecast. Very chilly. As I was saying, those rain chances very low over the next couple of days, but then pick up as we get to our weekend. So that's something to be aware of. If you have any weekend plans, there's a chance there's some showers on the way for you Saturday and Sunday heading into the next couple of days. But starting out dry, also not too much wind to worry about. We have more to talk about, but for now I'll send it back to Jessica.
Thank you, Riley. Now, so far, the seat in the race for Congressional District Number 4 is favoring incumbent Dan Newhouse with 50%, but his opponent, Jared Sessler, who currently has 48%, says it's far from over. Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma spoke with Sessler on what he thinks about the race so far.
Jared Sessler says one of the important qualities he has that sets him apart is priority in communicating with people.
Just making myself available, talking about what's important to me, listening to the voters throughout the districts, which I've been doing now for 3.5 years as we've been traveling this district, talking to people, and making sure that they feel like they have a voice in the outcome. And that's I feel like that's the job of a representative. The majority of the job of a representative is to communicate.
Sessler says his run for governor's seat wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, though.
Yeah, well, I did have a couple weeks ago, I had 2 or 3 days that were pretty weighty. You know, just having almost $5 million between the primary and the general spent against me, telling pure lies, just nothing but absolute lies. It can weigh on you, but I've got a lot of people praying for me. You know, for me, I felt like those days where I kind of felt that weight, I really just turned to prayer and reading my Bible.
Sessler says although the early votes aren't where he would like them to be, he says he's still holding on to a turnaround.
I think a lot of it is just explaining to the team where we're at, you know, looking at the numbers, our entire data team. We knew that it was going to be very close tonight and that we were likely going to be in a position where we were going to have to count on the later vote. But we also know that that later vote is going to favor us.
Feeling really good, even though he's a little bit behind now. I know during the primary, he was, I think he was ahead, but within another day or two, he gained another 5 points. So I think he'll overcome the deficit easily.
Marissa, who is a local high school senior and interested in pursuing a political career after college, says having been part of Sessler's campaign let her see and get real hands-on experience.
Behind the scenes of how a campaign works, how the money management works, how they do like election ballot counting, that kind of thing like this. It's given me a really good basis and foundation for the rest of my political career.
Sessler says although people usually ask or listen to his stories, listening to other people's has been his favorite part. Reporting in Prosser, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now.
Thank you, Monique. And we do want to mention that Sessler's watch party was open to the media. Newhouse held a private watch party, but coming up in our 6:30 hour, we hear from Newhouse himself. And again, one thing to keep in mind this morning as we look at races, not all votes have been counted just yet. So we'll continue to bring you updates on this race as well as others as soon as we get those results in. And looking now at some more local election results in Franklin County, Proposition 1 has an aging radio system, and officials with the sheriff's office and fire districts tell us it could fail at any time. And at this time, it's a very close race. Voters are saying no with 51%. And now looking at Walla Walla County Fire Protection District 8, Proposition 1, voters there with a strong showing at this time to move forward with the levy with 70% voting yes. Next up, the Richland School District is asking voters to consider passing a $314 million bond. This would be 97 cents per $1,000 in assessed home value. And if passed, the bond would build a new high school in West Richland. 55% of voters saying no. Now, the Union Gap School District is asking voters to consider passing its bond, and the cost no more than $11,900,000. And this is the fourth time the Union Gap School District has ran this bond. It's dropped in price for voters to $1.10 per $1,000 of assessed property value, and 57% of voters approving this bond. Now, looking at Proposition 1 for Yakima County Public Hospital District, this is regarding the formation of a Lower Valley Public Hospital District, which would provide health care and hospital services to the Lower Valley. So 72% voting in favor of this. And coming up next on Good Morning Northwest, Richland police are investigating after an 8-year-old is taken to the hospital from eating Halloween candy that was found to have THC inside of it. Details are just ahead.
Besides the suffering being in an accident can cause, there are several business decisions that need to be made. Are you happy with the insurance company's performance? Could they be doing more? Get some answers. Allen Brecky Law Offices emphasizes the rights of accident victims.
Vegas action is closer than you think. The fun is waiting for you at Nob Hill Casino. Come in and pull up a chair at your choice of blackjack, pie gow, heads up hold'em, or high card flush, and play with the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club to take your game to the next level and earn rewards for food, bowling, prizes, and cash. There's always a spot for you at Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
'Tis the season for a holiday shopping tradition. Custer's 29th annual Christmas Arts and Crafts Show this weekend at the Hapo Center in Pasco. Join us as 150 artisans from across the Northwest display and sell their fine art, handcrafts, and specialty foods. The variety and quality of work make this a must-see event. Single day admission, only $8. Tickets on sale now at custershows.com. Get creative with your holiday shopping at Custer's Christmas Arts and Crafts Show this weekend at the Hapo Center in Pasco.
Walker's Furniture is celebrating Veterans Day this week at all locations with some of the biggest store-wide savings of the year, including a double sales tax discount or no money down, no minimum purchase, no interest financing for up to 5 years.
Living rooms to bedrooms, dining sets to mattresses. Save big and make your home a space that everyone can enjoy.
And with a double sales tax discount, it's the perfect time to get your home ready for the holidays.
During the Veterans Day sale at Walker's.
This year has gone by very fast. We're now getting ready for the holidays. We need to be responsible and vote. Also, watch out for the road construction that's still going on. Call us if you're injured.
Call Allen Brecky Law Offices at 735-0546.
I'm trying to guard her from a 200-pound ape.
The sad tale of Buck the Chimp.
First responders should never have to deal with dangerous wild animals in private homes.
Chimpanzee Crazy. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Thursday.
Next live, Maria Menounos, plus Nicholas Alexander Chavez from FX's Grotesquerie.
I didn't blink. I didn't want to miss a moment.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
Smoke City for Less. We are open 7 days a week with now 5 locations.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Riley Fitzgerald.
Happy Wednesday, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day so far. I switched over to the Dust Devil Sky Cam, and we are seeing a beautiful sunrise so far this morning in Pasco. Taking a look at our real field temperatures right now, it is so cold outside, it's coat worthy. I'd say upper 20s on the forecast right now and lower 30s. So if you're stepping outside, grab that coat because it is cold out there. Let's take a look at our daytime highs today. We're mostly looking at the mid to lower 50s, basically across the whole board. Some upper 40s, some lower 50s, but otherwise still pretty cool for our Wednesday. We're also seeing very dry conditions for your day today. Taking a look at our futurecast, we've got some clouds, but they're making their way out of the area as we head into Wednesday night. And then on Thursday, clouds start to come back in from the west side as we approach Thursday into Friday. We're going to be seeing cloudy conditions heading over the next couple of days, but what we're paying attention to over the next couple of days after these Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, as we hit the weekend, we're going to be seeing some rain chances. We got a storm system coming in on Saturday and then a different one on Monday. So we are going to be aware there is going to be some shower chances on the forecast over the next couple of days, especially when we head into our weekend. So our rainfall water forecast for Saturday and Sunday, we're looking mostly rain in the mountain passes areas. So Cascades are seeing 1.5 to 2 inches, Blue Mountains 1/2 inch to 3/4. Otherwise on the lower side, but we still will be seeing some rain chances heading into Saturday and Sunday. On our 7-day forecast over the next couple of days, we've got a lot of 50s. Over the next couple of days, our highs are staying pretty consistent, and it's also consistent across the region that we're going to be getting shower chances this weekend and Monday. Taking a look at Yakima for our 7-day planner, our overnight lows are pretty low, but then as we head into Saturday, when we start to see those rain chances, that's when our overnight lows pick up for a night, but then drop back down to the freezing level. So very cold overnight over the next couple of days. In Ellensburg, rain chances start on Saturday, might continue through Tuesday as well. Overnights are staying very cold, so keep those jackets and coats on hand. In Hermiston on our 7-day forecast, we've got some sun on the forecast, but then we start to see those shower chances pick up as we get to our weekend. Walla Walla, very similar as well. We've got some rain chances heading into our weekend. Overnight lows pretty low, but as we get to those storm systems, it's going to be a little bit warmer overnight in those hours. Jessica?
Thank you, Riley. In crime news now, the Richland Police Department says an 8-year-old child was taken to the hospital from eating candy that had THC in it after going trick-or-treating. Authorities say the parents discovered their son had eaten Nerds gummy clusters, which were marked medicated. The child was taken to the hospital, and their current condition is unknown at this time, but RPD is investigating. And coming up next on Good Morning Northwest, it's Operation Best Friend time, and we're meeting this cutie, Gus, a puppy, after the break.
The Y Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
Your favorite judge is back in the courtroom with all new cases.
Hello? You got to get your story straight. What an idiot. Judy Justice is now in session right here.
Judy Justice.
And I'm just getting started.
Today at 4 on Apple Valley News Now.
DeLynne's Boutique is a lifestyle boutique that offers locally sourced and established brand items. We feature men's and women's styles with a fresh approach to your look. DeLynne's Boutique brings style that is approachable yet unique, so you can look and feel your best no matter what room you are walking into. Our house brand, Life on the Water, is locally inspired, designed, and printed in Kennewick, Washington. DeLynne's is located in the Marineland Plaza in Kennewick, next to the Village Bistro. You can also shop easily online at delynnes.com.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0% APR for up to 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Affordable? Yeah, we got that. Stylish? Got that covered too. Quality? You can bet on it. At Furniture Row, we stock furniture that's value priced, built to last, and looks fabulous. And during the pre-Black Friday sale, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Plus, find huge savings on sofas and sectionals, dining groups, bedroom sets, and mattresses. Or score 60 months no interest. The pre-Black Friday sale, on now at Furniture Row.
An official message from Medicare.
I usually love plot twist, but this year I'm comparing my options during Medicare open enrollment.
You don't want any surprises. You can't assume your current health or drug plan is the best one for you.
And make sure your prescriptions are covered. That's important.
And save some money.
Paperbacks and saving bucks? I like that.
Review your coverage and compare your health options at Medicare.gov. Open enrollment ends December 7th. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
This newscast sponsored by Mariano Morales Law.
Welcome back, everyone, to Good Morning Northwest. It is time now for Operation Best Friend, and this week we're meeting Gus.
So Gus is a 3.5-month-old pit bull mix who was actually born at the pit bull pen. So take a look.
Hi, my name is Angela. This is Gus from the pit bull pen. He's a 3.5-month-old pit bull mix, born actually at the pit bull pen. He had four brothers and a sister. His sister is adopted, but him and his brothers are still waiting for adoption. As his vest says, adopt, don't shop. Gus, being young, is easily a dog that can go to a home with other dogs because he's still malleable and trainable, or just a single home. Being that he's probably going to get bigger than this, probably lab size because his mother was, I would suggest a home with a backyard or people willing to go on walks and be active with this dog. Gus's favorite things to do is play tags with other dogs, go through tunnels and obstacle courses that we've created at the pit bull pen, and of course, training, because training involves cheese puffs. So right now, his intensity means he's ready to learn. Sit. Of course he does. Who doesn't want Cheez-Its in dog forms? Everybody. Can we try down? Down. Or I drop it and give him a freebie. Seeing the size of his feet, you can tell he's gonna get a little bigger. We also have a craft and bake sale coming up November 23rd, right in Richland, 950 Erin. So if you have last minute ideas or just need a quick teacher's gift, you might as well get him some cookies and a couple of crafts that will benefit the dogs as well as your Christmas budget. He's very used to females because most of the volunteers at the pit bull pens are females. He's warming up to males. He just doesn't see them very often. But with enough treats in your pockets, you will love anybody.
Too cute. He's the little
puppy. Pumpkin costume.
Yeah.
Too stinking
I love
cute.
pumpkin costumes on little pets. Oh, too cute. Somebody's gonna snatch him up real quick.
I think so too.
And coming up next on Good Morning Northwest at 6:30, while there's still thousands of ballots that need to be counted, we have a look at some early results out of Yakima and Kittitas counties. That's all in the next half hour.
It's the fall savings event at Columbia Basin Buildings and Sheds and Sunnyside Shed Company. Get 10% off custom buildings and mention this ad to get an additional $250 in free options. That's right. From now until the end of the month, get 20% off all our in-stock inventory. We offer free and fast delivery, and we're committed to unbeatable quality and service. Come visit Columbia Basin Building and Sheds and Sunnyside Shed Company for the best deals of the season.
Membership savings continue with Bi-Mart's latest savings book. Pick up a copy in store today. Find our best savings as you walk in the door in the bonus zone. Owner's Choice bath tissue and paper towels are both just $19.99 each. Fran's cookies are 2 for $5. Extra detergent is hot priced at $2 off. Plus pick up Brown and Haley Rokas for just $4.99. Members save more with our latest savings book at Bi-Mart.
Hit by a big truck? It could be from bad air hoses in the brake system. I'm attorney Mariano Morales, and at my law firm, we have a special team that knows how trucks work and what goes wrong. We know how to prove it was a truck's fault. Big truck insurance companies know that we have the experience and knowledge it takes to get you paid everything you deserve. Hit by a big truck? Our team knows truck wrecks and how to win for you. I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222.
Your lawn demands a lot out of you all summer long, but now you can demand a lot out of your equipment with the E-Force line from Echo. The max-out technology inside every Echo trimmer keeps it running so you can get the job done. And the long-lasting battery power that Echo provides will make your lawn the envy of the neighborhood. So what are you waiting for? See the complete line of Echo E-Force products at Liberty Lawn and Saw on Van Giesen in West Richland or online at libertylawnandsaw.com.
Grocery outlet, bargain market.
For over 30 years, Denver Mattress has been crafting factory direct mattresses with innovative design and unrivaled quality, improving the sleeping lives of millions of people one night at a time. And during the pre-Black Friday sale, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Check out the Summit Firm, only $349.99. And save $50 on our Buena Vista lineup, or get 60 months no interest and free shipping. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right mattress.
The sad story of Buck the Chimp. Apple Valley News Now, Thursday at 6. This is Apple Valley News Now. Good morning, Northwest. On your side.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal.
And I'm Riley Fitzgerald.
All right, Riley, what is our weather looking like? I know it was windy, not as windy yesterday, but 2 days ago it was really windy.
It was so windy.
Yeah.
I had to wrestle with my car door a little bit because
I was telling Josh yesterday I had to fight with my ballot because I was trying to drop my ballots off in the ballot drop box, and
I was a little scared also.
Yeah.
I was very particular.
Yeah. I love how you say particular, by the way.
Thank you. So not as windy as today, so for multiple reasons we don't have to fight with ballots today.
Okay, good. So, because the election's over.
The election's over, so let's take a look outside live in Pasco through our Dust Devil Sky Cam. We are seeing a lot less wind for our day today, which I, for one, am looking forward to. It seems to be that season all year long for our wind. On our first alert radar, we're seeing very, very dry conditions, which is going to continue as we make our way through the next couple of days. So very dry, pretty clear also, some cloudy conditions on the forecast. These are our real field temperatures. This is how it's feeling outside. It feels below freezing, so it's a little bit on the colder side. Grab a coat on your way out the door because these are cold conditions. Our wind gusts right now, as we were talking about, not as much wind, so not too much to worry about in terms of our wind speeds. Let's take a look at our visibility also. It's something we were trying to keep an eye out on because there was a potential chance of some fog this morning, but for the most part, looks like we're pretty clear and good to go over our visibility right now. We've got more to talk about for our daily highs, but that'll be coming up in my day part weather on the way. Jessica?
Thank you, Riley. In election coverage this morning, while there's thousands of ballots that still need to be counted, we have a look at the early results out of Yakima and Kittitas counties. Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell has that report.
We'll start off in Yakima County, where there's still about 30,000 ballots left to count. Initial results show incumbent Kyle Curtis taking the lead for Yakima County Commissioner for District 2, and incumbent LaDawn Lindy taking the lead for District 3's County Commissioner. The vote appears to be swaying against the Toppenish Metropolitan Park District proposition, but the difference between yes and no is only 82 votes. The Union Gap School District bond for safety improvements sitting at 57% approval, but needs a 60% supermajority to pass. And finally, the Lower Valley Public Hospital District proposition showing strong support with 72% of voters saying yes. Meanwhile, in Kittitas County, voters appear to be largely against the proposition for an increase in the county road maintenance levy, with 71% voting no. And two close races for Kittitas County Superior Court positions, with Chris Harrion in the lead over Matt Mills and James Kirkham in the lead over Patricia Todd. We'll continue to keep you updated on election results on our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com. For Good Morning Northwest, I'm Emily Goodell.
Thank you, Emily. And now we're going to take a look at early results of some more local races, and we're starting off with Benton County Commissioner District Number 1. Now, Jerome Delvin is leading the way right now with 64%, and Jeff J. Smart has 35%. And Benton County Commissioner District 3, Will McKay with the big lead over Zach Fluharty, 73% of the vote, to Fluharty's 26%. And now here we've got Benton and Franklin Superior Court Judge, position number 5. This is a close race. Here it's Bronson Brown at 51% and Sean P. Sant, who is currently Franklin County's district attorney, is at 48%. Now we're taking a look at Franklin County. The race for County Commissioner, position number 1, Stephen Bowman, in the lead with 63% of the vote, and Caleb Atkins taking 36%. And for Franklin County Commissioner position 2, Rocky Mullen taking a strong lead with 61%, Blanche Barajas taking 39%. And now to the race for the District 4 seat in Washington. We'll take a look at the early results. Incumbent Dan Newhouse has 50% of the vote, and Jared Sessler has 48% as of last check. Now, Newhouse held a press conference over the phone last night, shortly after the early results were dropped, and our team asked him what he thought about working with the next president and what it means for the district.
I really think that we'll be able to move forward a good conservative agenda. If Trump's in the White House, certainly looking forward to working with the Trump administration if that's the case. But I will certainly push forward the priorities of Central Washington in a Harris administration as well. Whatever direction that the voters tell us they want us to go, who will lead our country, that's who we work with, and do the best I can to represent the people that put me in office if that turns out to be the case.
And Newhouse, a Republican, assumed office back on January 3rd, 2015, and before his election to Congress, Newhouse served as director of the Washington State Department of Agriculture and as a member of the Washington House of Representatives. And although votes currently favor Newhouse, it's far from over for his opponent. Jared Sessler says he's still feeling good, although last night did not go as he had hoped. But don't count him out just yet. Sessler says, remember that this is the early vote and there's a lot of ballots out there that still need to be counted. He also says he believes the vote will be very different by the end of the week. And reminder, we will be updating these results all day long, so stay with us and visit our website and our app where we have even more local races. Just use your smartphone right now, open up the camera feature and hold it onto the QR code that's up on your screen. Now coming up next on Good Morning Northwest, Green To Go is a cannabis shop near Findlay and they faced an attempted burglary overnight. The details on that story is just after the break.
The Kraken and the Golden Knights, Apple Valley News Now, Friday.
Welcome to the Walla Walla Airport, where you'll experience enhanced convenience. Your gateway to adventure has expanded its security checkpoint and upgraded the departure area for your comfort. With free parking and daily Alaska Airlines flights to Seattle, your travel plans are easier than ever. Whether you're off to relax or to explore, start your journey smoothly with our improved facilities. Create unforgettable memories today. Book now at alaskaair.com. Your next adventure is just a flight away at Walla Walla Regional Airport, where parking is always free.
My family's been serving the Tri-Cities for 85 years at Griggs and the Tri-Cities Ace stores. And we have some deals we don't want you to miss. 11 different Stanley and Craftsman tools, your choice, only $5.99. This popular Blackstone grill is $100 off at only $249.99. 20-pound bags of bird food on sale, 2 for $18. And stock up on these C6 100 light Christmas lights, a steal at 50% off. See all of the deals using this QR code. Come see us at Griggs and the Tri-Cities Ace stores. And thank you for your business.
Walker's Furniture is celebrating Veterans Day this week at all locations with some of the biggest store-wide savings of the year, including a double sales tax discount or no money down, no minimum purchase, no interest financing for up to 5 years.
Living rooms to bedrooms, dining sets to mattresses. Save big and make your home a space that everyone can enjoy.
And with a double sales tax discount, it's the perfect time to get your home ready for the holidays.
During the Veterans Day sale at Walker's.
I am ready to find the second great love of my life.
The Golden Bachelorette, sponsored locally by Legends Casino Hotel. Fun is how we roll.
Sundown M Ranch promotes patient-centered integrated care that focuses on the mind, body, and spirit. At Sundown M Ranch, the patient is the reason we are here. We take pride in our reputation of assisting individuals and family members through a difficult process with compassion, respect, and confidentiality.
Sundown M Ranch saved my life.
Last month, I celebrated 31 years of sobriety.
Sundown M Ranch. Today is the first day of the rest of your life.
I'm trying to guard her from a 200-pound ape.
The sad tale of Buck the chimp.
First responders should never have to deal with dangerous wild animals in private homes.
Chimpanzee crazy. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Thursday.
Thank you guys for making Apple Valley News Now's Good Morning Northwest and ABC's Good Morning America the most watched morning news on local TV.
Thank you. What's new, what's now, and what's next? Plus first alert weather every 10 minutes. Wake up with Apple Valley News Now.
We're on your side.
On your side.
Next live, Maria Menounos, plus Nicholas Alexander Chavez from FX's Grotesquerie.
I didn't blink. I didn't want to miss a moment.
Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, first alert weather with Riley Fitzgerald.
Happy Wednesday, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day so far. A live look outside right now in Pasco through our Dust Devil Sky Cam. It looks very beautiful outside. Blue skies. The clouds are looking a little pink, so it looks pretty awesome out there. On our day planner today, as we go from 8 to noon and then to 4, our temperatures have a big jump from that 8 to noon. We're feeling freezing in some of our regions, picking up to the mid to upper 40s, some 50s there in Walla Walla, and then into the 4 o'clock hour for our highs for the day. We're going to be seeing some upper 40s and lower 50s. So let's take a look close at each of our regions in the Cascades and the Kittitas Valley. Those upper 40s and lower 50s on the forecast for your day today. In the Yakima Valley, lower 50s, and we're seeing some cloudy conditions throughout the entire region today. And for the lower Columbia Basin, mid to lower 50s on the forecast. Heading over to the Blue Foothills and the Blue Mountains, we're seeing upper 40s and lower 50s there as well. Let's take a look at our temperatures for this evening. We've got this chilly morning and we're going to have a very chilly evening. Upper 20s throughout a lot of the region. Heading into the next couple of days, we're going to be seeing some shower chances, but not today. We're very dry over the next couple of days, but we're picking up. We'll talk all about it in my full forecast that's coming up in just a couple minutes, but let's head back to Jessica.
Thank you, Riley. Now, Green to Go, a cannabis shop near Findlay, faced an attempted burglary, and the Benton County Sheriff's Office has 5 suspects trying to break in, and the shop is only left with cracks in their bulletproof glass windows and nothing stolen. Now, Apple Valley News Now's Riley Fitzgerald does it all, and she did this story and says the owners have a specific message for those responsible.
My hope is that the people in the community that are doing these things, before you're trying to rob a weed store, maybe reach out and ask for a job.
Co-owner of Green to Go, Steve Lee, says cannabis stores have been a regular target for crimes and robbery. They are cash-only businesses. Cannabis is something people believe is stealable, though Lee says it's inexpensive and regularized these days. He says because of all of this, they have high security standards.
That store is very, very well secured for exactly these types of scenarios. But so far, every single time someone has attempted to steal from us or successfully stolen from us, somebody has been caught and prosecuted.
So, you break in there, they're gonna have self-defense ready to get you. So, that's all that is, too, yeah.
Lee says the building is designed to be a fortress, to withstand criminal acts until authorities arrived, which worked in this case.
In this case, Green to Go does have a robust security system, and they do have a video of the incident, and so we're able to work with that to try and identify those subjects and vehicle that were involved.
Lieutenant Erickson with the Benton County Sheriff's Office says that footage is critical evidence for a jury when cases like these go to trial. And it's not the first time this has happened.
Unfortunately, Green to Go has been the target of prior burglary attempts, malicious mischief attempts.
Lee says back in April, when the Pasco Green to Go opened, it was quickly targeted.
Where some basically kids stole a car and drove it through our building. And it was just the most incredibly dangerous, stupid stunt you can imagine. And then they got scared and ran away without actually stealing anything. They're lucky they didn't lose their lives.
And Lee says he's serious about that first offer.
Man, people think crime pays, but I'll tell you what really pays, a good job.
Lee says the community will take care of you if you take care of it. In Findlay, Riley Fitzgerald, Apple Valley News Now.
Coming up next on Good Morning Northwest, we have new video that shows the moment someone in a car drives up to the ballot box in Vancouver, Washington, and starts the fire. Details and more of your top stories are coming up in your morning sprint, but first, Riley Fitzgerald will have your full weather forecast.
It's the pre-Black Friday sale at Furniture Row, and that means the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend, or score 60 months, no interest. Shop the largest selection at the lowest prices guaranteed. The pre-Black Friday sale, on now at Furniture Row.
Apple Valley News Now. First alert weather means early warnings and accurate forecasts.
Most fall days are awesome, but on those days when wind, rain, or snow is coming, count on our team for the most accurate advanced warnings, right down to your neighborhood.
On air, online, mobile, and social. Count on us to get it right.
Weatherproof your world with Apple Valley News Now. First alert weather.
First alert weather from Apple Valley News Now. On your side.
On your side.
Always on your side.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0% APR for up to 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
You love the internet. But do you love your internet? Do frozen screens make your heart melt? Do buffering wheels give you butterflies? Didn't think so. You should meet Ziply Fiber. It's faster, it's friendlier, it's fiber. Ziply is fiber optic internet. That means no lag and no buffering. Gotta love it. Ziply Fiber. Call 1-888-GO-ZIPLY or visit ziplyfiber.com/GoZiply. Plans as low as $10 a month.
Have you ever had a day like this? Bad days are why we got in the game. Kapuza Lighting, accident injury lawyers.
Apple Valley News Now is home to top shows from ABC like 911, the all-new Dr. Odyssey, and The Golden Bachelorette. And Apple Valley News Now is home to the #1 local morning newscast.
Now that's good.
Good Morning Northwest, followed by Good Morning America. Plus, we lead the way in sports with NFL Monday Night Football, college football, including the SEC, and the Seattle Kraken. Apple Valley News Now, proudly serving South Central Washington and Northern Oregon.
And we are on your side.
For over 30 years, Denver Mattress has been improving the sleeping lives of millions, one night at a time. And during the pre-Black Friday sale, save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Or get 60 months no interest and free shipping. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right mattress.
Judy Justice.
And I'm just getting started.
Today at 4 on Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Riley Fitzgerald.
Happy Wednesday, everyone. Hope you're having an amazing day so far. We're taking a live look outside right now in Pasco through our Dust Devil sky cam. It's looking like a beautiful sunrise so far this morning. Here's our feels like temperatures. It is pretty chilly out there this morning, so grab a coat if you're on your way out the door. We're seeing mostly in the upper 20s and lower 30s, so it's chilly out there. Let's take a look at our highs for today. We're going to be seeing upper 40s, lower 50s across the entire region. Very cool this morning. Still going to be pretty cool throughout the day, so keep that jacket near you. And also, conditions for today, we're going to be seeing pretty dry. On our futurecast, as the clouds make their way out of the area a little later on today, it's pretty clear over the next couple of days, but as Thursday starts to pick up, then we're going to get some more clouds across our region. That's going to lead into a storm system that's coming in a couple of days. So we see Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, very dry, but then as Saturday, Sunday comes in, that's our first storm system. And then on Monday, Tuesday, there's another one. So we're going to be seeing some shower chances popping up this weekend and then into the start of next week as well. So what does that mean? Let's see how much rain we're going to get. This is just for Saturday and Sunday rainfall totals. Cascades are seeing 1.5 inches to 2 inches of rain, and then the Blue Mountains are seeing 1/2 inch to 3/4. Otherwise, within there, less than 1/4 inch for the most part. The Blue Foothills might see as much as 1/2 inch. That's only Saturday and Sunday rainfalls amount. Monday could pick up a little bit more than that. On our 7-day planning forecast over the next couple of days, here's the Tri-Cities. Mostly very consistent with our temperatures, staying in the upper 40s, mid to lower 50s. Over the next couple of days, for all of us, we're going to be seeing those shower chances start on Saturday, potentially heading through Monday, some into Tuesday as well. Our overnight lows are on the very cool side as those storm chances start. That's when we're going to be seeing the overnight lows pick up just a little bit. So we might see Friday night a little bit warmer than we've seen some of the other overnight lows. Again, a lot of those storm chances Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Into Hermiston, overnight lows very, very cold, but our highs staying in the nice-ish zone for this time of year, a little bit lower than average. And into Walla Walla, we're seeing mid to lower 50s as well. Shower chances start Saturday. Let's send it to New York to see what's ahead on GMA.
In this morning's GMA First Look, a lifetime of problems.
I feel like I have to be very careful about how I move because I constantly feel the spillage. As you can see, it's going over.
Ladies, the struggle is real, right? From the band to the cup size, it can be daunting to find the best fit. And that's why our Lori Bergamato enlisted the help of intimate apparel expert Laura Burke.
What are the most important things that women can use to navigate the entire system?
You should always have a starting point size in your mind because then you'll know how to move up and down based on how a brand fits or a certain style. But you don't want to get too tied to a size because each brand does run differently, which is where it can get more complicated.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have more tips on how to pick the right fit for you. With your GMA First Look, I'm Rhiannon Alley, ABC News, New York.
RSV can severely affect the lungs and lower airways.
But I'm protected with Arexvy.
Arexvy is a vaccine used to prevent lower respiratory disease from RSV in people 60 years and older. RSV can be serious for those over 60, including those with asthma, diabetes, COPD, and certain other conditions.
But I'm protected.
Arexvy is proven to be over 82% effective in preventing lower respiratory disease from RSV, and over 94% effective in those with these health conditions. Arexvy does not protect everyone and is not for those with severe allergic reactions to its ingredients. Those with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. The most common side effects are injection site pain, fatigue, muscle pain, headache, and joint pain. Arexvy is #1 in RSV vaccine shots. RSV, make it Arexvy.
Now, the morning sprint.
Time is now 6:53. It's time for your 6 o'clock morning sprint. We're going to start off with your national headlines this morning. Former President Donald Trump is set to be the 47th president of the United States. Trump is ahead in electoral votes, and this comes after projected wins in crucial swing states like Georgia, Pennsylvania, and North Carolina. Trump is the second person in U.S. history to win 2 non-consecutive terms. Vice President Kamala Harris's campaign says she's set to speak today Congress projections show Republicans have won enough Senate seats to have a majority in that chamber next year. And as for the House, it's still too close to call. And we have new video of the moment someone in a car drives up to the ballot box in Vancouver, Washington, and starts a fire. You can see the ballot box then explode, and this happened last week. Nearly all of the ballots were destroyed, and a similar fire happened on the same day at a drop box in Portland, but most of those ballots survived. Authorities believe the same person is behind these incidents, and also for one on October 8th in Vancouver. And Bitcoin hit an all-time high as early election results rolled in last night. The price surged to $74,000 after Donald Trump took an early lead in the Electoral College. However, investors expect Bitcoin trading to be choppy until later today. And now we go to your top 5 local stories for this morning. First, the Pasco Police Department is investigating a shooting that happened off Court Street last night. Police say 2 cars pulled up to one another and began shooting at each other. And PPD says there are 8 to 10 bullet holes in the car left at the scene, and the other car drove off. Officers also say they found blood and a gun inside the car, and they believe this is gang-related. And a police chase of a stolen Pasco School District car turns into a hit and run in Kennewick. A chase ensued after KPD spotted the stolen truck, and the suspect ended up hitting another car, totaling it. Police found the truck abandoned, but they're still looking for the suspect. He's described as an older Caucasian male, last seen wearing a sweatshirt. If you know anything, call KPD. And RPD is investigating after an 8-year-old was taken to the hospital from eating candy that had THC, and this was after going trick-or-treating. The parents discovered their son had eaten Nerds gummy clusters that were marked medicated, and the child was taken to the hospital, and their current condition is unknown. And Green To Go is a cannabis shop near Findlay, and they faced an attempted burglary overnight. The Bend County Sheriff's Office says 5 suspects tried to break in. The shop was left with cracks in their bulletproof glass windows, but nothing was stolen due to the high security standards. Right now, the Sheriff's Office has not arrested any suspects, and the investigation is ongoing. And we are tracking early election results, and we'll be providing you with updates all day today. To find that coverage, pull out your smartphone, open the camera feature, and hold it onto the QR code that you see on your screen right now. And we'll have the latest information and election news with just the click of a button. And stay with us, we'll have more results up on our website. All right, check this out. A rare letter signed by 3 of the founding fathers could sell for $1 million at an auction next week.
Auction house Bonhams says the artifact is dated 1784. It's addressed to the envoy extraordinary of the King of the Two Sicilies. It was signed by John Adams, Benjamin Franklin, and Thomas Jefferson.
And those are my favorite guys because they're all on money. And the letter discusses negotiations for a treaty of peace and commerce.
And the bidding starts at $550,000 next Tuesday.
Well, I could use some Ben Franklins to, buy that. Not that I would want to.
Amen to that.
Yeah. Right. And Riley, how's it looking outside?
Well, let's take a live look outside right now in Pasco through our Dust Devil Sky Cam. It's looking beautiful out there. And heading into our day today, very cold outside so far. Very, very cold. We're below freezing in some of our areas. Here's our highs for today, mostly in the upper 40s and the lower 50s as we approach our daytime highs. So a lot to look forward to. No wind, dry conditions. We'll get more rain later on.
It looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. Thank you, Riley, and thank you guys for watching Good Morning Northwest. You can always find updates on our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com.
GMA is next, and we'll be back tonight. Have a great day.